Okay. There. Finally, I had to fight with my headphones to get them to work. I think they're working. I can hear the game through them now, so they probably are working. And I had to find my phone charger, because that is where Twitch chat is, and it was going to die on me if I tried to monitor Twitch chat without the charger. So, we're all good now. We can go and rescue Demeter now. I am not sitting quite in the right spot for headrest. Better. Okay. Okay, yeah. Let's go rescue Demeter. I know we started this quest last night, but why am I running when my horse is over here? It'd be so much easier. Okay. Alright, buddy, you gotta stay here. Triangle is not jump. That is Final Fantasy, which we will probably get to playing tomorrow. Because it's another one where I can sit on the relatively comfortable couch. Our desk chairs are, the padding is non-existent. Let's put it that way. And they
Looks
are
like some sort of old office complex.
massively uncomfortable. Like, some days I can deal with them, but some days, like today, is too uncomfortable. Way too uncomfortable. Especially because Spicy Brain will not let me sit like a normal person. I have to keep my feet tucked under me at all times. There is no ands, ifs, or buts. I cannot have both of my feet on the ground.
The greenhouse. Faro Automated Solutions industry-leading biotech research facility. Agritech. Environmental remediation. Organic waste management. Whatever your company needs, here at the greenhouse, we'll help solve your problems. Naturally.
A Faro research facility.
I motion censored it, but I think if I push it, it's going to say the same thing. Probably.
The greenhouse.
Yes. Yes.
Faro Automated Solutions industry-leading biotech research facility.
Ah, I can.
Agritech. Environmental remediation.
Yes. Give me this.
Whatever your company needs,
Untradables.
here at the greenhouse, we'll help solve your problems. Naturally.
Things, please. Thank you for the follow, Grace. I appreciate that. When I get back onto Discord, I will definitely give you an ad. You're very, very kind. That's a code fragment. Aberrant code recovered from the greenhouse. I had a dream which was not all a dream. The bright sun was extinguished and the stars did wander, darkling in the eternal space. Rayless and pathless, and icy earth swung blind and blackening in the moonless air. Morn came and came, and brought no day, and men forgot their passions in the dread. Of this their desolation, and all hearts were chilled into a selfish prayer for light. And they did live by watchfires, and the thrones, the palaces of crowned kings, the huts, the habitations of all things which dwell, were burnt for beacons, cities were consumed, and men were gathered round the blazing homes, to look once more into each other's face. Happy were those who dwelt within the eye of the volcanoes, and their mountain torch. A fearful hope was all the world contained. That's one of how many?
A metal.
Oops. Hush. Audio, hologram, text data. Huh. Where was that one? A collectible, maybe? No. I'm missing some from the museum. Huh. Well, hell, I don't know.
Flower. Demeter should be right beyond that door. But those vines are blocking the way. Unless I can cut through them, I'm gonna need to find another way in.
Yup. I don't know where I would find that in the notebook. A vent. And a thing in the wall. Cool. Which means we boop. And yoink. This woman is too strong for her own dang good. I have to yoink this too, aren't I? Yep. Okie dokie, up we go. Aloy. Up? No? Okay, never mind.
A room with no way out. Great. At least there's a console.
We'll boop it in a second. Yeah, scan. Personal log of the greenhouse, September 4th, 2043. Science is a process of discerning patterns, finding a sense of order amongst the chaos. Never has it been more pertinent than today. Here at the greenhouse, between the construction bots, the strewn wreckage from last night's storm, the howls of protesters who don't even know the nature of our work. Amongst all this, we must find method. All week the Verts have been delivering sets of bewildered faces, and have promised my paymasters that these looks of stunned incredulity? I forget where to put the emphasis. hide some of the world's top minds, from which ideas will sprout that can feed a starving world if we work fast enough. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it, Albert Einstein? So we strike out from the shores of the known and swim into the deep oceans of the possible. Knowing that, we must find something before the world drowns, but does the man who is guiding us understand the work we must do? There's no doubt that Ted Farrow is a business savant when it comes to robotic assistance, but does he grasp the science as well as the marketing? He and his board can sense what the world wants from a fashion app, but the choices they make now will determine whether a million starve here, or a country falls into the void there. Farrow has grasped the fact that action is necessary, but can he really be a force to save the world? And this is Tala Aquino? It's 22 of 39. I'll scan the other one and see what number that is to see if we can find where it's from. So we know if we gotta hunt down more of them.
A log.
Just got off the line with U.S. Robot Command. Time's running out. Didn't have the heart to tell Harris that our cure might be worse than the disease. Even if adamantine wreath works, we still have to prove we can curtail the trailing plants efficiently. But Cobble's team is working on it over at Test Station Ivy. He'll come through. He has to.
Reed and Son, thank you for
Adamantine
the follow.
wreath. Another secret project.
I appreciate you.
Well, they made the metal flowers here and the vines, so maybe I can find a way to destroy them. If I can find Test Station Ivy. How do I get out of here? There we go. Great. These guys again. Whoever they are, they want me dead. I better be careful.
There's only one way down now. Those pink flowers are so pretty, they look like pink daisies.
Okay. I could take those soldiers out quietly.
Yep, we certainly can.
There's a barbarian in the compound. She got past the lookouts. Find her, kill her, and bring her head to the lieutenant.
Understood.
I guess diplomacy's off the table.
Never understand a single word they say.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Ah!
Damn helmets.
Don't want to run into barbarians, but I'll be ready if we do.
Let's see. Oh, I can't see him. Not technically.
When we return to the Great Delta, they'll greet us as heroes.
You did not have a helmet on.
There! You see that?
See what?
I
There's
better-
nothing there.
Take her out, now!
Who? There's nobody.
Whoever did this must still be close.
Everyone better look around.
Come into the grass then.
Ow! I think I've got movement.
Oh, damn it.
Protect the site! Kill her!
Close in on her!
You will suffer!
Not one more
Dodge.
step, barbarian!
I said
For the
dodge.
Empire!
Dodge, bitch. Oh, come on. Why is this going so much more poorly than it did the first time I did this?
Want more? Get back!
He had meat on him. Alright, I don't think anybody else can see me from over here. Yeah. By the sounds of it, there's only one more person left.
Not one more step, barbarian!
I
Oh,
will
it's
find
heavy.
you.
You can try.
Take her out now!
Ha! I have you!
Oh!
Ooh. No, you don't.
Face me!
Where'd you go?
Not one more step, barbarian!
Oh, come on. Ooh, oh man.
I really
got
wish these
hit
people
by
would
it.
have talked to me instead of trying to kill me.
This is gonna hurt. Give it a second.
Oh no, I need to find a way out of this courtyard.
And discharge. There we go. Ow. Darn plasma launchers. I don't remember Aloy ever actually wanting a conversation in the first game. And like the first part of this one. But now she's just like, yeah, talking would have been much nicer. Wait, what is... Berserk... Ah... Block path. Where is that, though? Okay. Oh, it must be on the other side of this. Okay, that's fine. I'll end up having to come back. Sorry if my voice sounds raspy today, it's just doing its complicated BS again. I had a little bit of heartburn. We made pizza, and pizza always gives me heartburn. And I thought I caught it in time, but I don't think I did. Every time I get heartburn, it makes my voice very raspy.
That door looks promising. But
Hello? Anybody here?
I submit. Do as you will.
I didn't want to fight your friends out there. They attacked me.
If by death alone I can atone our trespass.
I'm not gonna kill you, okay? I just want to figure out what's going on. Where did you get that focus?
I'm of the chosen people. The Quen. The ancestors left the power of the focus to us alone, the eye that reveals the legacy.
The legacy, huh?
The legacy? The truth. It is in the darkness and the lost places, among the ancient ashes and the bones of the before that it lies waiting. As a diviner, it is my task to seek it out, for the good of my people.
You're looking for data. Maybe we can help each other. What's your name?
Alva. Second diviner of the Eastern Expedition.
I'm Aloy. Why don't we start again? I've never heard of the Quen.
Our lands lie across the Great Ocean. We haven't been here before.
So why come now?
Our homeland has been ravaged by freakish weather. Terrible storms and blistering droughts. The crops are failing, the people are starving. When we looked for answers, it was proposed that if we had the courage to cross the ocean to Legacy's landfall, then we might earn the knowledge we need to save our people. But so far, that knowledge has eluded us.
So, your people call this place Legacy's landfall?
No. Landfall is where we arrived. To the west, in the shadows of the sunken city by the broken bridge.
You mean San Francisco?
Yes. You're well versed in the Legacy. It was a place of great importance to our ancestors. We had hoped to learn their secrets there, but so far that door remains closed. Even so, the data we discovered there has led us to this place. It might be our last chance.
To find something that can save your crops and your people.
Yes. If the ancestors will be generous to us once more.
So you said your ancestors left your tribe that focus?
Yes. 13 diviners have possessed this one since it was discovered among the ruins in our homeland. I have their honored names committed to memory.
So you have one, but none of the soldiers out there did.
We each have a role to play. No, it is the diviner's purpose to seek out the legacy, interpret the wisdom of our ancestors for the good of all, and to keep it safe, so that no one but the diviners know how to use a focus. Not even the Imperial family, and certainly not soldiers.
So how many diviners are there?
At landfall, a small group. Back at home, a few dozen more. That's a guess. Only the overseers know for sure, and I am not of their rank.
So you call data from the ancient past the legacy?
Yes. All that is not lost or forbidden.
What does that mean?
All that we are capable of reading, and that which is permitted.
Okay, I'm not sure I get it. That's fine. So what do you use the data for?
The greatest secrets are the ones that improve the lives of many. How to tend our crops, how to hold floodwaters back, or even cross the ocean.
Technology.
That is what I seek here. Technology that can help my people back home.
Those soldiers, they opened fire on me without warning. Why?
It is the duty of the Quen to seek out the legacy and defend it from the ignorant and envious. Not that you seem ignorant. But back home, other tribes only mean us harm, and we were told the same was true here.
Does that come from your legacy?
The legacy is truth. But we have been known to misinterpret it. I hope time and the wisdom of our ancestors will guide us down the correct path.
Yeah. I hope so too. I'm looking for a place in this facility called Test Station Ivy. Have you found any data that mentions it?
No. But I did find something that looks like a map. But it was unreadable. Lost.
Maybe I can make some sense of it.
There.
There's a lot of files here.
I've been through all of them. Look in the GH facility section. Like I said, a lost file.
You can't see the map? It's okay. It looks like your focus is an early model. The operating system won't be able to read any files created after the mid-2050s. But I could share them with you.
Share them?
Yeah, her people aren't used to sharing.
You can see what is lost. And forbidden.
Not lost. Not forbidden, just a newer format. There. That's where I need to go.
But you can't get there. We've been here for a week trying to get deeper into the complex. The way has been blocked by rubble.
What about this tunnel? It looks like it unlocks from here.
No. I thought these might be some kind of access controls, but I couldn't read enough data to make them work.
Let's try with my focus, okay?
I believe these consoles were meant to be operated in unison, but I'm not sure.
Yes, they were. Now hold your horses, kiddo. Let's see. Boop. No, that. Message log. Growing concern. We already have moderate but promising results from the Insect Protein Initiative. It's a dead end. There are 12 competitors ahead of us on farmed protein. Our team is pushing to improve the yield, and once they've... No! Kill the program. Today the plant gene sequencing stuff is where we've got an edge. But I want every program to link up to the harvester our robotics team is developing. You're talking about flushing 6 months of research. Our AI tells us the plants you're creating aren't robust enough for auto-harvesting. You wanted me to feed starving people, Ted. That research will help. We will feed them, from a Pharaoh harvester. This is too sudden. We can't reconfigure everything that quickly. You have to think bigger, Tala. What was it you wrote to the team this morning? One of those quotes you're always throwing around? If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants, by Isaac Newton. Well, Newton didn't have the resources we've got, Tala. He couldn't dream of the horizons we can already see. We are the giants now.
Should we try the consoles?
Okay, here we go.
Following your lead. The ancestors have shown us the way.
Come on, let's go.
You want me to come with you?
It took both of us to open up that tunnel, didn't it?
This place is a maze.
According to the map, there should be another exit further in. Just stay close.
Lead the way. I can't believe you actually got us in. I was dreading having to stay here any longer with those soldiers. The way they slaughtered the barbarians that approached the site. It was like they enjoyed it. Most of my people aren't like that, I promise.
If you say so.
Most.
Oh, fire gleam. Better stand back.
Okay. Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll make it.
I got bonked because I didn't crouch. Hello? Oh, okay, so the other one was like
There has to be a way out of here.
2 or 23. 23. This was 24. Forests were set on fire, but hour by hour they fell and faded, and the crackling trunks extinguished with a crash, and all was black. The brows of men by the despairing light wore an unearthly aspect as if by fits. The flashes fell upon them. Some lay down and hid their eyes and wept, and some did rest, their chins upon their clenched hands, and smiled. And others hurried to and fro and fed their funeral piles with fuel, and looked up with mad disquietude on the dull sky, the pall of a past world, and then again with curses cast them down upon the dust, and gnashed their teeth and howled. The wild birds shrieked, and terrified did flutter on the ground, and flap their useless wings. The wildest broods came tame and tremulous, and vipers crawled and twined themselves among the multitude. Hissing but stingless, they were slain for food, and war, which for a moment was no more, did glut himself again. A meal was bought with blood, and each sate sullenly apart, gorging himself in gloom. No love was left.
What's that thing in the wall?
What thing? Which wall? Hold on. That thing. This thing! Watch out, Alva.
Through here.
I'm honestly just guessing at directions here.
A dead end. We haven't tried that smaller tunnel over there.
According to the map, the exit should be this way.
Yep. Goodies, though.
Oh, must have taken a wrong turn.
Yep. He's okay.
I'll be glad to get back above ground.
Yeah, it feels like a tomb down here.
I feel a little bit claustrophobic, so I get it. Let's go up, please. Yay! Hello?
That can't be good.
They fly to and from the complex several times a day. Only the ancestors know why.
Well, the ancestors are dead, Alva.
Of course. How else could they be ancestors?
Looks like we have more pressing concerns. Follow my lead.
Okay, but hold on. Life in the hothouse. Ouch. She sabotaged the project. You know how many lives could have been lost over an affair? We're working to see what data can be recovered. In the meantime, we spent weeks chasing results that have gone nowhere. Kachansky's project could have been the answer. Can we remember that Dr. Kachansky's libido played a big part in this? Not that big a part. Not helpful, Crofty. Can we please concentrate on the plant's propagation, not the human reproduction? Precisely, it is our job, our responsibility to deliver those crops, which is why I am reassigning Dr. Samuelson to another team. She sabotaged a project and she's staying, and we will all have to make up the time we lost. How? We're already working nights and weekends, which has cut down on the levels of infidelity. Not helpful, Acrophie. Charles Darwin, a man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of life, and we hold so much life in our hands, so we'll do whatever we have to finish the work. Albert Einstein, two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity. Dr. Samuelson has proved that. Surely we can agree she has to go. She's staying. This comes all the way from the top. Pharaoh, of course, not the kind of fellow to put ethics ahead of results. Enough, all of you. Your objections are noted. Please do not persist unless you want me to take the messaging system offline. Mitt. Alright, so now we gotta figure out how to get out of here. Hold on. How do leave, though? Oh. Heh heh. When in doubt, follow the marker.
Machines.
We can fight them, or try to sneak past. Your call.
Sneak. I can hack all of these dudes.
Blades around its eye. Good for digging tunnels.
Come here, buddy.
They haven't seen us. The ability to tame machines would be dangerous knowledge for the Glen.
Go get him. Would you go attack something before you go offline, please?
Long range. I can override them with the data I got from the cauldrons.
Set aggressive, go attack things.
We should stay quiet.
I know I'm here!
Into battle!
Oh, come on. fire, and they're both after me. Great. That one.
Alright then, machine! Can you use this?
Can't see a goddamn thing. Okay, cool.
It's losing pieces! Go for the weak spot!
Oh boy.
I've never seen anyone fight machines like you do.
You good? She's good. Okay, cool. She can hold her own. She just gets terrified very quickly. I made the mistake of trying to move too quickly. It's a shame I couldn't keep the, poor ducky. It's a shame I couldn't keep the the Deathclaw.
The entrance to the complex. Looks like it's locked off.
Okay. Let's figure out a way up then. Haha!
There has to be some other way to get into the facility. A vent. I think I can pull it open.
Will it let me? Sometimes it doesn't.
Got it.
I'm right behind you.
Aloy. Crouch, please. Eek. Eek. Hard to see around corners when you're tucked in that close. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe we can get through that hatch on the ground. It looks like the one we used at the first station. There's consoles up here too!
But no way to get to them. You stay put. I'll see what I can find.
Whee.
Locked.
Okay. There's stuff downstairs.
There has to be another way to reach those consoles.
Yep, probably.
Gonna need a data key for this lock.
These move. Okay.
I think I can move these things. There we go. Huh. There's some space back there.
Works.
Aha. This should help.
Okay, that unlocks things.
This one won't budge. Maybe one of the others.
It's the only one that's lined up to anything, so I think I gotta do the key first. Ew.
There we go.
That looks like some sort of conveyor rig. You think you can move it over to me?
Yeah. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly. Hold it there. Let me just... I jumped on top.
Hold on.
That's good. Jumping over. Made it. I'm at the console. Wait. There's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's restricting access. If I can't get past it, my mission here is doomed.
Alva, I'll help. If I can, okay? But first we have to get out of here.
Right. We need to open the hatch. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm unlocking a storage unit. There should be a power cell inside. Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
I found the energy cell.
Now find
okay,
a way
I'm
into
on
the
it.
generator room.
Generator room? Oh. In there. Okay,
Storage unit has to be here somewhere.
Ah! That's how I get into it.
Now we can get that energy cell in here.
Aloy, would you mind warning me next time you decide to, blow up a wall?
I'll, try.
Sorry, Alva.
Okay. That brought power back to the doors. You can reach me now.
On my way.
Well, I thought for sure there would have been something back there, too. I want to find the rest of that poem.
I should be able to reach Alva upstairs now.
Not here.
Okay. We need to operate both consoles simultaneously to open the hatch.
I'll get to the other console. You stay here.
boy, what happened to grabbing things when you jump? Huh? That camera angle was bad. Sorry, guys. Ooh,
I need to
shit.
get to that other console.
Yes, hold on.
Ready when you are.
Okay, you ready? On 2. 1, 2.
Commencing adamantine wreath vulnerability test scenario 12C15.
Don't like the sound of that.
Okay, that's where we need to go.
Magnetic field engaged. Initiating biomass conversion process.
What? No, 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 no. How do I shut this thing off?
Failsafe exceeded. Test cannot be aborted.
What is this?
It's how the world ended.
Test complete. Adamantine wreath structural integrity uncompromised.
What did we just see?
Alva. Let's meet below. I'm gonna share a file with you, okay?
Test log, I think it's Tuesday... the 2nd? Who cares? I'll say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines. And now we're racing against time to find something to give them indigestion. Well, it works. War machines won't be able to eat the wreaths. But can we deploy them in time? God, I hope so.
I don't understand.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. But most of the data about that is lost, or forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of my ancestors to help save my people, not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die. Do you understand? My family. My sister. I left her when she was 14. Already you could see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. Alva. I get it. I do. It's hard to explain, but you and I are working toward the same goal. And if I succeed, your people won't need any data. Things will just... they will get better.
But even if I believe you, my people won't. I need to bring something back.
Okay. Then we'll go to Test Station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you something to bring home.
I'm not sure I understand. But every secret makes its own maze. A diviner must persevere. Go on. I'll follow.
We need to keep moving. Test Station Ivy can't be far off.
Down we go again. Go on, Aloy. The camera's just
Another maze.
at the weirdest angle.
But the road to truth is never a straight line. So the metal flowers, what the data referred to as adamantine wreaths, they were supposed to stop the destruction that caused the Time of Ashes?
Looks like it. I guess something went wrong.
This pipe looks like it goes all the way to the surface.
I think we're under the proving grounds. Maybe it connects the rig to the tower.
Best not to linger here long, then. So, I never asked. Are you from around here?
No, I'm not. I spent most of my life in a place far to the east.
Oh, we've both traveled a long way, then.
I think Alva's traveled just a little bit further than Aloy, though. Just a hunch. Considering she said that she came from the other side. The ocean.
Oh, there has to be an exit somewhere.
Yeah, we're getting there. That's where we came from.
Cold and damp down here.
This is it.
Is anything? Up we go.
Okay. Let's find a way to get into the proving ground.
There's number three. Then they lifted up their eyes as it grew lighter and beheld each other's aspects, saw and shrieked and died. Even of their mutual hideousness they died. Unknowing who he was upon whose brow famine had written fiend, the world was void. The populous and the powerful was a lump, seasonless, herbless, treeless, manless, lifeless. A lump of death, a chaos of hard clay, the rivers, lakes, and oceans all stood still, and nothing stirred within their silent depths. Ships, sailorless, lay rotting on the sea, and their masts fell down piecemeal as they dropped. They slept on the abyss without a surge. The waves were dead, the tides were in their grave. The moon, their mistress, had expired before. The winds were withered in the stagnant air, and the clouds perished. Darkness had no need of aid from them. She was the universe.
That complex should be Test Station Ivy.
Well, let's hope it holds the answers we seek. It's so... still.
Yeah. Keep your guard up.
Whoa! We have to find...
It's one of those machines!
It can turn invisible?
We're gonna have to take it out to get into the test station. You with me?
Yes.
No! Bat. Bad bat.
I'll do what I can! There! The machine's weak spot!
No, I don't want to be stuck here. I don't want to be stuck here.
I think it's after me!
No, Alva, you're fine. It's not after you.
That will speed things up! Here we go! Here! I have it!
You.
We shall not fall!
Ow.
Ah!
Ow.
I can do it! Use every resource! Efficient!
Ah, I missed again.
The answers just show us the way! You really hurt them! Ah!
Gotcha, bitch.
That was amazing. Terrifying, but amazing.
Well, you helped. We should be able to get into Test Station Ivy now.
I got a metal flower. Oh, hell. Is that how you collect metal flowers in this game? Because in the first one you collected metal flowers by exploring. Thick.
We shouldn't linger here. There might be more machines.
Agreed. I didn't get as much damage this time as I did last time. Saying something, because last time I played it on an easier difficulty.
There has to be some data here on the adamantine wreath we can use.
I trust your focus will see what mine cannot. Oh, that's interesting.
Find something?
The 4th test station. Willow. It looks like it's underwater.
Huh. That might be worth a look sometime.
Okay, this one. From Tala Aquino again. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Arthur C. Clarke. But you are supposed to understand the trick once it is done. When the curtain pulls back to reveal the mirrors, yet I still have no idea how we achieve this act of scientific conjuring. It's not just the speed with which the projects have come together or the stability of the results. Despite the complexity of the bioengineering, it isn't even the huge variety of crops that can now be made more heat, drought, and disease resistant. It's the simplest fact that all these results are tangible. No announcements in scientific journals, no celebrating predictions born from stimulations. Our research has become manifest in physical artifacts. Where a dream took root in an abandoned industrial site 4 years ago, now there stands row upon row of automated FAS farming units, each of which can conduct gene manipulation in the field, the actual field. These robots analyze soil composition, light intensity, temperature, wind speed, and 100 other factors. Then, utilizing the gene sequences we created, they can select or construct a plant to produce the best yields for that location. Of course, all of the crops these units create are best harvested by other fast machines. But when a population is starving, what government is going to quibble about being forced to use our robots to speed things up? Should I be uncomfortable, watching Ted Farrow's coffers swell with money from the desperate and starving? Maybe. But I know that it is his belief, money, and drive that has filled the world's empty stomachs. Desperation can only be experienced by the living, and we have given them back their lives. Us, our work, Pharaoh's resources, science's triumph. Together we have changed the world.
I must have faith. I walk with the ancestors.
This console's still operational.
We shall find what we seek.
Just making sure there's nothing else to scan.
Interesting.
Yeah, she's looking at stuff with her focus as well. It's just not as up to date as mine.
Another log.
We're done in every way. The Reeves work, and Cobble came through on a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the Reeves to eat themselves from within. But it's too late. The latest projections from U.S. Robot Command have swarm reproduction, outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%. Not even close. I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module onto my spear.
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room.
Right, I found the map. This door is busted! Ha-ha. I wish it would let me pry open the doors that weren't electrified, but that were mostly open. From Marjane's letter, it is with regret that I resign. I share that regret, Marjane. You served as an excellent deputy, but not a single person is above the team or the project. I came to create life, not destroy it. After all we've achieved together, I did not expect such lack of vision. Yes, our research has shifted direction, but biomass conversion is no different than burning wood in a stove, or distilling ethanol from molasses. It is a method to release solar energy that was captured organically. Yes, there are military applications for this technology, but that does not mean there is a logical, moral argument against biomass conversion itself. To say so is emotional petulance, plain and simple. The saddest aspect of life right now is that science gathers knowledge faster than society gathers wisdom. Isaac Asimov. For Nafisi to end her letter with a quotation made it a direct attack. Childish, disappointing, personal. Any sadness I might have had about her departure left me in that moment. I wish her luck with whatever position she's able to find, but the greenhouse will continue on all the stronger now that it is free from such narrow thinking. I'll sum it up with another quote, one better suited to the circumstances. Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less. By Marie Curie.
That must be the 4th testing station we saw on the map.
Looks like it's been flooded for a while.
Yup.
In here. We'll have to climb up.
Right behind you!
We can use the line to get down.
Right! Easy!
Gagonk.
But we'd better make haste. After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here any time.
Right.
Scanning for things to read. There is nothing close by. Okay. Workbench time! Oh man, it's already almost. Ooh. Ow. They don't have upgrades for the things I'm using though. Boo.
Now what?
Now, we get to that data core.
I'm sorry about your friends, Alva. I mean, not friends, but tribesmates? Tribesmen? I think there's a full...
Let's hope this new module works. Flower's blooming. Let's see if the software works.
Vines. They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
The data core looks intact.
Time to bring Demeter home. Demeter, it's time to go home. To Gaia.
The seed of life. Yes.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter's subordinate function to original code.
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But it kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about Alva! Hold your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Only those who fired blindly. She is no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come, look at her. Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
Diviner. We should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
You heard the diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
I can't talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Well, tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner! What's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
Yay!
I better do as Alva says. I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to explore the area before I make the trek back to base. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
I did it. Not what I meant to do? Okay. I think that was just showing the interest to Demeter. I don't think there's any more pieces of the poem left. I don't think. so we can return to base. I need one more thing. Oh no, I didn't. That's to get in. Let's get into here. But I need one more thing to do before I can and they're talking all the way over here. I have one more thing to do before I can do the main quest. Sorry, my brain is malfunctioning pretty badly at the moment. Stalana, Deca. The other guy was here. I think I'll do that one just because it's like right there. That's the watchtower. Luckily, these quests don't have any timetables on them. Huh, my horse is not here. Geese away.
There's Ikota. Ready to hunt some machines.
Here. Glad you made it. The place where my people seek salvage is close, as are the hostile machines. Follow if you will.
Lead the way.
Yes, go, lead. Please.
I've hunted this forest since I was a boy. And when the clans were at war, Chikata and I helped hold it from the lowlanders. It was one of the few battles Hikaru ever lost.
Didn't you say Chikata was a marshal?
Yes. Later, he came to respect Hikaru's dream for a united tribe, and volunteered for the very first cool route. I was melancholy when he left the clan to serve the chief. But he came back often, and I was always glad when he did. There, the machines. I've heard of your skill, so I'll follow your lead. But be careful.
Crest of armor on
there
its
may
head.
be more about.
Must be a red up. I'm on it.
I can hack those right now. I should be able to, because I could hack them in the other game, but I am not so lucky.
Machine's tough. Acid's no use here.
I want it. You saw nothing. Oh, there he is. Okay, well. Please tell me it was just the one.
More!
Right.
Incoming!
Close and shredding junk. Looks like the hunt's not over yet!
Fuck.
I need you in this fight.
I'm still here. I'm just hiding. Hold on. Duck. Good job. I usually get a Venom Claw Strider, so I'm hoping that I can train this baby and he will be fit and stay and be nice. I have a feeling as soon as I leave here, he's going to turn around.
My aim is
Do its thing.
He's my baby. Yes. I did it. I have a baby. I'm so happy. I think that one glitched. Come here. Okay.
Cut them all down!
Oops, I hit the wrong button.
It's amazing that you can ride those things.
He was stuck.
Fire away! That hurt!
not gonna... I have to kill this one too. Damn it! Well...
Good use of that.
That's not what I was wanting to do. Hopefully, he'll stay my pet the whole time. I have to kill him, though.
Oh, good strike.
Nope, he's not gonna save my pet. I know, baby, I'm sorry!
Let's see you bleed, machine! Ha!
Oof.
Use this ammo!
He's pissed at me, and rightly so.
Ha! Ha!
Ah! Sorry, baby.
Look out! A scorcher.
Guess those rumors were true.
I'm with you!
Oh shit, no ammo.
It's down!
Now that's a weapon!
Ah, I missed.
Ha! That's a piece of scrap! Yeah! That's what you're done for. Now that
Sorry, kitty.
was a hunt.
I'd say the Scorchers remind me of wolves, but, they are solitary. Wolves aren't. They kind of remind me more of bobcats.
Come here for a moment.
I'm coming.
You fought well. Better than any marshal. Better than Shikata, even.
You too. You were more than friends.
Yes. Whenever he left on a mission, I felt an ache in my chest. And now he's gone forever.
He meant a lot to you. I'm so sorry, Hikota.
Don't be. You did a good thing for the village, and gave a lonely old soldier some solace. Here, take this. You deserve it. You're young and strong with many victories ahead. But perhaps someday you could come back, if you're up for another hunt.
I just might be.
He's a sweet guy. sad. What am I looking at? Level. Okay. Level. Yes. I want my map though, please. What am I looking at? That probably. Ah, damn it. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Let's see what it is. If I can keep from running into the walls of things, that'd be great.
A drone. Must be part of Cyclops.
Ah.
If I can get its data, I can reconnect it with the dome back at the base. But how to get up there?
Well, on the plus side, this one's not guarded by... a Thunderjaw.
Maybe I can climb something to jump onto the drone.
Oh, come on. Oh, there's a metal flower here. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I was nervous about unlocking the damn thing. Because about half the time there's an enemy behind.
Green shine. I'm in luck.
I was blinking because of that.
It'll make an interesting color for my armor.
So the rope ladder's there. There's a rope ladder there. This shit is hard to do. Oh, okay, good. I have the brightness turned up just about as bright as I can get it. Is the one to get back up here, so I can grab the damn drone. You bitch!
This easy?
Why did you jump over it? Ah! Wait. Really?
You're mine!
Got it. I can't believe I jumped over it. That was funny.
I should grab the drone's data now that it's down.
There. Alright, where was the campfire? It's over here. Alright, save point, and then we're going to go back to the base. Alright, there's a thing I need to do for Deca too, damn it. Meh. Anyway, fast traveling to the base. That thing is loud, isn't it? I apologize for the noise of my clock. I never pay attention to how loud it is whenever we're actually gaming, but now that it's like a loading screen and it's quiet, and you know, everyone is asleep, it's kind of loud. Oh, and they have more. They have another thingy for me.
I see you, champion.
I see you.
A few days ago, I came across a massive bloom of flowers east of the grove. Old Derica was out there, too. I offered to escort her back to Scalding's Spear, but she refused. She's an accomplished soldier, to be sure. But her spear isn't as sharp as it used to be, if you get my meaning.
If I'm out there, I'll keep an eye out for her.
Ah, yes.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
I'll get over there later. I don't think you have anything I want right now. Got lots of talkies and
The old
lots of
ones
other
fed
things.
off livestock a little too much for my liking.
Some of them ate more like call themselves again. From what I'm reading, all the old ones.
Chocolate! Ah, yes, I can craft override for you. And craft, ooh, Ravager. Yay. They remind me more of wolves in this one. The Sky Drifters. Cute. Still need bellowbacks. Rollerbacks, Nema. There are also upgrade parts too. Not that I upgrade, like, try to override all the things.
That can't be real. Can it?
Chocolate is amazing. What are you talking about? It's looking more and more and more like a home. I love it. Hello, Missy. Missy, Miss. Alright,
Ha!
am gonna do the thing up here first. Missy's got the zoomies. Silly kitty. Silly kitty.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter.
I have. But I'd like to do this first. Hold on.
There we go. More data for the dome.
This is kind of cool. That one. Watch.
An excellent choice.
It's the area where we were just at. It's the redwoods. If you hadn't been able to tell what type of tree they are, they're redwood trees. Unfortunately, any other interactions in here cause this to go away. And it makes me very sad. At least it used to. Ah, it did.
With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it.
Beta! Varl!
With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores? Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I know that place. It's near the Desert Clan's capital. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Farrow's Omega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Thank you, Gaia. Okay.
Alva said the Quen have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I need to go.
Okay, but first...
I'm back, Gaia.
Doggies!
Hello, Aloy. I have managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Understood.
That might be where the other battery goes. I started talking to Gaia before the rest of the other conversation finished. Load again.
So Gemini has 2 data cores. I've never seen a cauldron like that. But you mentioned something about seismic activity?
Getting sleepy.
When my predecessor attempted to build the cauldron, construction was disrupted by a series of earthquakes. The data core had already been built, but the rest of the facility sustained damage. So, she began again. A second core was built. However, when more tremblers occurred, she abandoned the site.
Lucky for us. Are the quakes still happening?
No, though they did also create instabilities in other facilities in the region.
Yep, found one.
So the facility where I recovered Demeter used to be a Pharaoh agricultural research facility. It's where they created the biomass conversion system, but also adamantine wreath. Did Elizabeth know they were working on that?
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to combat the machine swarm, though her focus was devoted only to Zero Dawn.
That makes sense. But they actually got the wreaths to work. If they've been able to deploy it against the Pharaoh Plague in time...
Using the data you recovered on the project, I ran several simulations and have concluded that it would never have worked. In all scenarios, the Pharaoh war machines would eventually hack and deactivate the wreaths before they could contain the swarm.
So Zero Dawn really was the only solution.
So sad.
There was a lot of data in the greenhouse facility about agriculture. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their homeland?
I will run a query. Complete. The data contains information about novel crop production methods, which may be beneficial to the tribe in the long term.
But new crops aren't going to save the world, so I guess it's on us.
It is.
Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture Hephaestus. With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generators?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance I am confident she will.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's so quick to assume we'll fail. She's nothing like what I thought she'd be. I guess it'll be best if she stays here when we go to Gemini. All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale. He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
Is Catalo getting along with everyone?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone. He appears to be collating data on war machine progression and significant battles during the Pharaoh Plague, to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of old world warfare.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
He likes the brain teasers.
So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated. These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Faro create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a back door to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot. One that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus. And fortunately, thanks to Beta's information, we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco. So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance. Which is why you will need to procure Ted Farrow's Omega clearance.
Right. From his personal bunker, Thebes.
While you are gone, I will assist Beta in building the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
There are calculations I still must run, but I estimate a few hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan.
Okay. We've done all of
I
these
should be
already.
going.
Multiple times, I think.
Goodbye, Aloy.
At least once. At least once.
I wouldn't have taught you the song if I didn't like the way you sing.
Hello. Huh. The door's unlocked now. What was this room for, Gaia?
This was intended as a diagnostic center to monitor machine activity in the repair bay below. It appears most of the equipment was damaged, likely from Minerva's control of this facility.
Yeah, she did try really hard to keep me out. The vault. I found
I've got to
a
be more
locked door
careful.
behind the vent in the basement.
Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got
It's like a
nothing
power
against
circuit
the rest of the
figure.
team. It's just... I'm sure they've all got family they're gonna meet up with in Elysium. But me? I couldn't even bury August. There's nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
Energy cell. Good.
Okay. That console has power now.
Yay. I thought it was a vent.
From the looks of this data, Hephaestus has been trying to hack into the repair bay.
Ah, crap.
Okay, doesn't look like it's been able to.
It's basically just a log that says, wish I'd read which one it was. That one. Yeah, so this is just it trying to hack in and getting purged. Yay. Gaia, keeping an eye on that. Beta doesn't have anything new to say. I don't think.
Hey, me again. Was there something else?
Probably not. Actually, yeah. We already did Tilda.
So have you been upstairs at all? Not really. Varl sometimes comes down here to talk. He keeps asking if I'm okay. I thought he only wanted to know about my productivity, but it's almost like he actually wants to talk to me. Yeah, I think he does. Have you talked with anyone else in the base? I speak with Gaia. She asked me how I'm feeling and my opinion on various topics. I didn't expect that from an AI. That's all thanks to Elizabeth. She believed Gaia had to care, not just follow her programming orders.
I know. Independent emotional processing enabled the previous version of Gaia to create you, after all.
Yeah. I guess so.
Poor Beta, everything's so clinical and technical and bleached out because of how she grew up.
So, aside from Varl and Gaia, who else have you been talking to?
Zoe told me how you met after your escape from the Hades Proving Lab. I had no idea you were severely injured. If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth would be doomed. My escape would have been for nothing.
But they didn't kill me. And thanks to Varl and Zoe, I was able to recover.
I should have come down and talked to her before now.
You
Jeez.
said you and Varl talk sometimes. What about?
He told me about your tribe, the Nora, and the proving ritual you did. I told him if I was born into the tribe, I'd never be able to do the proving.
It does require a lot of physical training, but there are plenty of other roles besides being a hunter.
I don't think I'd be suited for any of them.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you're not a Nora, then.
Oi. Ouch, Aloy.
So do you have everything you need to build the rig and pulse generators?
Gaia sent me the schematics. The designs are modest, without the capabilities of Hephaestus, but they should work. Not that it matters without a mega clearance.
I'll find it. Just try to have the transport ready by the time I get back.
Okay.
That's enough for now.
Good.
Beta no likey talkie. I get it, but like Aloy also grumpy, and that's not okay either. Oh, where was I going?
So, we're fighting immortals from the stars now? Looks like it. What's next?
Beta's so frustrating. I don't get how she can be so negative all the time. I mean, we're clones of the same woman, and yet she couldn't be more different from Elizabeth.
Couldn't be more different from you either. Sounds like she was hoping that she would be more like Elizabeth, or exactly like Elizabeth, instead of her own person.
I know Varl meant well, bringing up Rost. I guess it's hard to talk about. With everything going on, it feels easier to set those memories aside. At least for now.
I think we're gonna finish exploring the base and whatnot, and talking to everyone, and then I'm gonna call it for the night, because I keep yawning.
One of Morland's embers. A spark of a new dream for an ancient city.
Cute.
Is it me, or did the old ones just look fun?
Funny how?
They're close. They're weird. They're so tight.
For once, I'd have to agree. I'd rip those things to shreds in a fight.
Guess they didn't move around as much.
Probably not. Oh, there he is. I was looking for you, sir.
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yes, and I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from across the Great Ocean. I was hoping that Tenakth knew more about them.
There were rumors of trespassers in the area, but we thought they were just bandits. Hikaru sent out a patrol or two, but I don't recall them reporting back. We've had more pressing concerns, as you know. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you.
It's okay. I guess I'll find out soon enough.
There is something I've been meaning to discuss with you. It's personal. If you have a moment to spare.
Of course.
You said there was something you wanted to talk about?
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
You want to make yourself a new arm?
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
Agatha's so cute.
Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
He's not wrong, though.
Found anything interesting during your training?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the 10 fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes, of course. Hikaru would have it so as well.
Anything else you've been looking at with that focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The Old Ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you. They called them seashells.
That sounds kind of gross. What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
I'd be honored.
Hold on just a second. My sister messaged me.
What do Tenakth do to relax? You know, to take a break from training?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training. What do Tenakth do?
We play, although he has... It helps one think strategic.
Somehow that's... I should get going.
Should you need reinforcements?
I know who to call.
Meow meow. Come here, you're not gonna pee.
I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab.
Thanks, come on.
We'll get what you need for that new arm of yours.
Thank you, Aloy.
Okay, well there are some quests we're gonna have to do without the last thing.
Aloy, I hear you're going further west past the Tenakth clanlands.
Do you know anything about the area?
Only hearsay. The Utaru tell stories of an island that lies beyond the western coast. They call it the Isle of Spires. It is said the Old Ones built towers there that touch the sky, so they could live far away from the earth that bore them. As if they didn't want to be reminded that they'd one day return to it.
Sounds like something Ted Faro would do.
Oh, before I forget, I'd like to discuss the land gods again, if you have time.
Of course.
Any progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have to find them?
No, we know where they are, but they're hard to reach. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay. Tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines near where each land god faltered. When you see them, you'll know you're close. And once again, thanks for your help.
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zoe. I promise. How much have you read on Ted Faro?
Enough to wonder how a man who worked so hard to heal the world once could let greed and pride condemn it so easily. For one spirit to diminish in such a way, I'm not sure if I should hate him or pity him.
It looked like you were working on something over there.
With Gaia now growing in strength, I've been trying to find a way to heal the land gods, even if some people think I should give up on them.
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea to replace the land gods with new machines when Gaia recovers.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations. They are not some broken toy to be thrown away. Even if they are just machines doing their job, to abandon them in their time of suffering seems cruel.
I'm sure Varl understands that too.
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
Yes.
You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
Strike? I'm the one who gave it to him. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
You and Varl doing okay? Training, I mean.
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, just the two of us. But then who'd look after Erend?
Well, there's always Katalo.
Leave a loud Oseram with a brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
I think they'd be okay.
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that dark basement. She would not be moved.
I appreciate you trying.
Patience reaps the best harvest. I'm not giving up hope yet.
Why do you gotta be all over my phone? That's where I'm looking at things, so I can read if I need to. Leave alone.
Well, I should get going. Hopefully I can bring back what we need to capture Hephaestus. After that, I'm gonna need everyone's help.
We'll be ready.
Aloy, you're here. Did you meet with the Quen already?
Not yet.
After all the trouble you went through getting those subfunctions, it seems unfair you have to deal with these Quen on your own too.
It's safer this way. They think I'm Sobek, or something like that. They won't hurt me, but I doubt they'll be so kind to anyone else.
If you say so. Let me know if you need anything before you go.
Do you need anything? Hello. Hey, Prez, how are you doing?
If I get Omega clearance and then we grab Hephaestus, we might finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once.
I'm doing pretty good. I am getting kind of tired, so that's why I was saying that we're toward the end of...
You better not be slacking off on your studies while I'm gone.
And risk Zoe coming after me? I value my life. In fact, I've been reading about Ted Faro. How he destroyed the world and crawled into a hole after killing those who saved it.
He definitely was a piece of work.
We got Demeter. Cat. Thank you. And did a couple of side things.
So, you and Zoe got into a bit of a fight, huh?
And now we're doing all the talkies.
Should have known better than to suggest Hephaestus could make new land gods to replace the old ones in Plainsong.
The last thing I wanted to do was dismiss their traditions. But I was trying to look at things differently. More like you know? To see a machine as just a machine.
Yeah, I guess I led you into trouble there, didn't I?
Not your fault. Don't worry.
But... I think I might take a break from doing the main quest line and do some of the side quests. Not all of them, but like some of them before going to the next leg of the main quest, because it's pretty bam 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 right after, and might not have time for all the side quests shortly after. Oh yeah, definitely.
Looks like things between you and Zoe are better now.
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow up in my face? What if an apology is not enough next time?
You could give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
The gentle ribbing for them acting like siblings. I love it so much. It's been good. We got Demeter. I did a side quest in the Redwoods for one of the other tribes. And then I got one of the drones. Yeah, it doesn't sound like I did a lot, but the Demeter quest was 90% of the stream tonight.
Well, Beta and Gaia built the rig. Can you get
like
everyone ready for the mission ahead?
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that everything's about to change. We'll get Gaia, and she'll help us set things right. No more zeniths, no more derangement. It'll be a different world. I welcome it, but I wonder how the Nora will react. And the Karja, and well, everyone.
Let's just focus on fixing Gaia for now.
You're right. We've got an angry AI to take down.
I'll be in touch if I need anything.
We'll be ready. Everyone's been briefed on the pulse generators as well.
Good.
Okay, and Aaron, what do you have to say, buddy? Wrong button.
Let's just hear about you going west.
Turns out we need one last thing before we can grab Hephaestus.
Because it would have been too easy otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Bet you're used to that focus by now.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I guess that's something. I wish all the other data was as easy to deal with. Now, to be honest, it's hard to understand half of what's on there. And then the other half reminds me, well, this isn't a fight you can win by just waving a hammer. Which is kind of what I do. But hey, that just means I gotta study harder. Now, make myself useful.
Just give it time.
It's not that you're unuseful. Stop that.
You've been
He's so
looking at any
negative about
interesting
himself.
data?
I asked Gaia to find me something to look at a while back. And she found the mother of all forges. They called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
That's he is a typical sports fan guy. I love it so much. All the Oseram are like shows and sports and drinking and rah rah rah. It's hilarious. I love them so much. Yes, the conversations are great. That's why I try not to talk over them.
What else have you been studying with your focus?
Yeah, I've been looking into this Vegas place you found. Gaia showed us everything that happened when you went to get that Poseidon thing. I mean, this Moreland guy seems pretty smart. Though, risking the Tanakh clan lands for a light show is a bold move.
Maybe I should check up on them at some point. Just in case.
Right.
Yeah, probably. We'll definitely end up going to Vegas again here soonish.
Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe asked us
all
to
the
help her bring
companions.
more plants in here. Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, place is fine as it is. You know, metal might be plain, but it's sturdy. Nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of vegetation?
Makes it look pretty.
How are things with Katalo? You still scared of him?
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I played strike with him. I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it.
I love that she gives him shit.
I need to get going.
I think I know the answer, but are you sure you don't need any help? Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found, the Quen. They sound like a nasty bunch.
I can handle them. In the meantime, Varl will help you get ready for what comes next.
Take care of yourself, Aloy.
Okay, so is that... Did I scan everything that's new? Because... Oh, right, there's the... Okay, so there's the part from the Slitherfang above my door. And then... the piece of the bulwark.
Pizza?
Apparently it tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered. Or something like that.
Oh, one of
Maybe you can find the recipe?
scrolls. That dude was a
I
jerk.
think it was just flat bread.
Did
with
not
cheese
deserve to die like that, though.
and some sauce.
I like it already.
Is that Katala? That is Katala. We don't have a couple of other things that I thought we would have by now. That works. Thank you guys for all of the things.
Where have I seen this before?
Okay. So, let's come up with a game plan for, not gonna lie, probably tomorrow. My computer desk chairs, both of them, because a lot of times I steal hubbies, but like, both of my chairs are so uncomfortable to sit in nowadays. They're dead. We need new ones. They're literally falling apart. I've got blankets on them to try to make them a little bit more comfortable to sit on. But yeah, we're gonna come in here and we're gonna go on our map and figure out what we're gonna do quest-wise tomorrow. So we need to do the, let's see, side quests. Honestly, I probably should start just working on these from top to bottom. Yeah, probably should do that then. Alright, so we're gonna start, because I've got 99% of all of the other things that I wanted to grab, ability-wise, before doing the side quests. I'm gonna work on them next stream, probably tomorrow, and we're gonna cheat and do a lot of teleporting. But we're gonna get through the side quests that we've picked up so far. And then there's... Oops, I almost lost my headphones. At least a couple more that I want to pick up as well. Oh, it doesn't show it, but there's one... I need to go into Plainsong for a minute and pick up a quest there. I need to... go to Scalding Spear to pick up one. And I also want to grab... I don't know if I can yet, but I want to try to grab this cauldron. I think that that's the last cauldron. No, and then the two cauldrons that are left, I want to try to grab those. So we're gonna come back over here yet again before moving on to the other side of the mountains. But that is the game plan for most likely tomorrow's stream, is work on side quests. But until then, I am gonna leave it here. I need to go to the save point. You'd think that they would have figured out a way to do a save point.
So this Hephaestus, he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith.
Yeah.
In
a very angry.
the building?
Guys like my Uncle Lawrence.
But, oh, hey. More stuff is changing, yay! But
Aloy, it's a long way to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Fall's Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it. Thanks for the advice.
oh, crap, ow. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna call it here for the night. And we are going to work on side questing for the next foreseeable future before we do main quest stuff. Because I just want to go through side questing. I'm sorry, I said that backwards. I want to get all the side quests done, so that way all we have to worry about is the main quest line toward the end. So, but anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a good night. Or day, or whichever. It is night for me. I am going to bed. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!